review. I'm gonna try to get it up early. I probably won't upload it today, but maybe next week or something. But I'm gonna shoot it as soon as possible. This is another India episode. It's 4 weeks. The last one is the go home show until Slammiversary, which I'm excited for, by the way, boys and girls. Excuse me. We kicked off with another Sony 6 Invitational. This time it was for the cruiserweights, the X Division. So are they gonna have one for women next week? Because if they do, I'm gonna watch it. David Richards and Eddie Edwards. Okay, I think they were in the last one, first of all. And second of all, this feud is still, well, it's continuing, obviously, but they're in the X Division now. Eddie Edwards was the world champion for like months. But anyway, Eddie got disqualified and Davey got eliminated. Suicide, Caleb Conley is suicide, but Trevor Lee and Matt Sydal. Matt Sydal, it was down to him and Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee did like a Superman punch. And I thought Sydal was done, but Sydal ended up winning with the airborne shooting star press. I love that he's in TNA. I still can't believe he's in Impact Wrestling. And I'm really happy with how they're using him. I like Matt Sydal. I really do. He's cool. But yeah, he wins this and he wins the Sony 6 trophy for the X Division. Spud was walking around India and Swaggle runs into him. And they want to fight, and then Spud's like, let's end this once and for all. And he has like a selfie stick, and he asks this lady to hold it from India. The lady just walks away with the selfie stick. Hey, bring that back, you fiend. And then like Spud and Swaggle are about to get it on in front of the Indian people. But one like Indian little person comes in, and he breaks it up. Can he make peace between them? I don't know what the hell is going on here. This has been going on for like 2 months now. Coming up next, we had Ali and Rosemary versus LVN, the Hot Mess, and Sienna, who's my new favorite. The whole night they were like, Rosemary's not here, nobody can find her. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There was an indie show where she came out as Courtney Rush because she was representing Team Canada, but she had like the Rosemary gimmick, except without the face paint in some indie fed. The bad girls are out, and then Allie's out, and then Rosemary's not coming out. So then the bad girls are out to get Allie. And then Rosemary comes from under the ring, and she like attacks them, and then they fight. KM had like a piece of bamboo, and he was coming out. I don't know if he was going to hit Allie. They should have let him do it and watch what happened. But Braxton Sutter like took out KM, and Rosemary was pinned because the LVN did a curb stomp, and then Sienna pins Rosemary. This was the first time in Rosemary's Impact Wrestling career that she's been pinned. She had been protected for like over a year. She had never been pinned before. I would have saved it for Slammiversary because I think Sienna's going to win. But Rosemary was pinned for the first time ever by Sienna, the right choice. They're going to unify their championships at Slammiversary to see who the most dominant female is. I love Rosemary, but I also love Sienna, so that's a match that I'm definitely looking forward to more than the others. One of them, anyway. Sanjay Dutt had an Indian celebration. Shiro was in the ring. Sanjay Dutt came out and got the loudest pop of the night, and he's like, I have never won this X Division title, and I got to win it in my home of India. You know, everybody's going nuts. Loki came out and got booed. He's like, you got lucky. I want a rematch. Dutt's like, all right, we'll do 2 out of 3, and we'll do it at Slammiversary. You like that? And Loki's like, yeah. And they shake hands. And then Shiro's like, woohoo! And then as soon as Sanjay turns around, Loki attacks him. And he attacks Shiro and does the Warrior's Way on him. Loki's healed now. It's easy to hate him, but I like him. I don't know why he did this, though. I think he's going to win the belt back. Sydal came and helped out Sanjay and Shiro. Matt Sydal did, but I think what's going to happen is Loki's going to win at Slammiversary, which I predicted anyway before this match was made. And then Sydal will take the championship from Loki. That's what's going to happen. That's what I'm predicting is going to happen. Don't call me a liar. KM came out like looking stupid. You know, Ricky Pruitt likes KM. JB and Joseph Park were training the whole day. I'm gonna talk about that later because I got something to say about them. But Shira came out with like bandages, and then the doctors and the nurses like, "Don't go back. You just got Warriors Way. Your ribs are hurting." She goes, "No, let me go. Let me go. Let me drive." And he's like this, and he still won the match, people. He still won the match. He beat KM, but then Congo Kong comes out. I'm hungry. And Congo Kong destroys Shiro. I feel bad for Shiro. And KM and Congo are celebrating over Shiro's mangled body. That poor boy got destroyed. They should have a match with Summerversary, Shiro and Kong, but I think that the card's already made. I think the card is full. JB and Joseph Park were training again with like drinking soda and jumping in the pool and shit. They both look pregnant, and I really don't think they're gonna win. I think that Scott Steiner's gonna pin one of them, probably JB. I want them to win, but I don't think they will, which is gonna suck because I hate Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews is fucking gopher-looking son of a bitch. Eli Drake and Chris Adonis come out like, "Moose, where's your partner, huh? Where's your partner?" And then Moose comes out, "My partner is not in the locker room," which is, I knew wasn't going to be somebody's sign. I knew they were bringing somebody in. But I thought it was going to be like a worker. And it is kind of, sort of, his friend from football, D'Angelo Williams. This guy is training. He's a guy with dreads. He's a football player, just like Moose. Training. He looks like he can do it. They were showing some clips of him training. And they said he trains better than a lot of pros have when they started. He looks like he could do it. And then the guys get mad and they start beating up the steroid guys. They start beating up Moose. I knew they were going to fly that guy D'Angelo to India, but he'll be at Summerversary ready to kick some ass. You know who else is coming back at Summerversary? Mackenzie Mitchell. That's who. That's who's coming back. Main event time. EC-Singh-3. Lashley versus James Storm and Alberto El Patron. Really good main event match. Very good main event match. EC-Singh-3 was doing this, like mocking Indians and stuff like that. He's probably going to do this forever. My brother said a good point. They might as well just call him that from now on because the Carter name doesn't mean anything in Impact Wrestling anymore. EC-3 slapped Lashley and they were like fighting and they couldn't get along. And then the referee gets in EC-3's face like, "Hey, you can't do that. You can't do that." And EC-3's like, and he beats the shit out of the referee and then they get disqualified. And there's a brawl. He had a strap on him and he was like swinging it everywhere. EC-3 was. James Storm takes it and starts chasing EC-3 with it. And he chases EC-3 to the back. Like, "Get back here. Get back here." And then Alberto El Patron beats the shit out of Lashley all over the arena. And then he goes to the crowd and celebrates. The show ends. The Indian crowd is amazing. I love me the Orlando crowd, but the Indian crowd blows them out of the fucking river. No pun intended. This Indian crowd is on fire for Impact. Fuck all you people who said that they were paid. Who gives a shit? They were having fun. Who wouldn't want to get paid to have fun? Even though I think that's bullshit and that they didn't get paid. But yeah, good show. But the best part about this episode, in my opinion, was the crowd. This Indian crowd blew up. And I'm not one of those wrestling smarks that always says the crowd is dead. The crowd is the best part of the show. But this crowd was indeed the best part. If you don't know what you're talking about until you watch these Indian tapings. But yeah, good episode of Impact. I enjoyed it. And I watched it again, actually. I watched the replay. So thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good weekend. Best in the world is this weekend. It's a Ring of Honor pay-per-view. And it's going to be better than Money in the Bank. So is Slammiversary. That's going to be better. And I'm excited. My excitement just went like from here to here for the pay-per-view. The pay-per-views. But yeah, take it easy. Peace out. Bye.